This is a strengthening question and we have to support the hypothesis. The conclusion is implicitly stated in the question stem. The conclusion is that this particular plan of using the new technology will produce cost-effective industrial material from chitin. The missing link is between all the information presented in the argument and the conclusion that the plan will produce cost-effective industrial material from chitin. Our broad expectation from the correct answer choice is that it should strengthen this conclusion. Answer choice A. This answer choice says that no special engineering process is needed in order to produce basic fibrous structure that is required for this material. If this is so, it indicates that the costs associated with engineering processes will not be present. So this answer choice strengthens the conclusion that this plan will produce cost-effective industrial material from chitin. A good answer choice. Let's keep this on hold. Please note that the argument does not talk about any type of costs, whereas the cost effectiveness is included in the implicit conclusion. So the correct answer choice has to do something with the cost factor. Let's move on to the other answer choices. Answer choice B. This answer choice talks about cost factor too, but it says that the current cost of bioplastics is roughly 5 times that of standard plastics. If this is so, it indicates that for any cost-effective measure, the cost-effective measure has to drastically bring down the cost in order to lower the costs of bioplastics in comparison to the standard plastics. In other words, this answer choice indicates that it may be very challenging to bring down the cost of bioplastics even with the new technology. So this answer choice weakens rather than strengthens the conclusion. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice C. This answer choice talks about the importance of chitin in marine environment. However, the conclusion is related to the cost effectiveness of using chitin to produce industrial material. So this answer choice is just a statement of fact and has no bearing on the argument. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice D. The argument is concerned with a new way of producing bioplastics, whereas this answer choice talks about the characteristic of bioplastics and plastics with respect to their heat resistance. So this answer choice again is just a statement of fact and has no bearing on the argument. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice E. The argument is concerned with a new way of making bioplastics, whereas this answer choice talks about the production of bioplastics being eco-friendly. So in other words, this answer choice talks about the environmental benefits of bioplastics and is just additional information and has no bearing on the argument. So let's eliminate this answer choice. A is the correct answer choice.